My Lords, I beg to move Amendment 74A. The purpose of this amendment is to ensure that only those copyright owners who are involved in genuine and substantive copyright business in the UK can benefit from the provisions of this bill. My Lords, one of the government's stated purposes for this legislation is to assist growth and investment in jobs in the UK by owners of UK copyright works, increasing the contribution to the UK's economy of the UK's creative industries. The use of the legislation to further other interests will not contribute to or achieve this, but will increase the numbers of notifications that UK internet service providers will be required to handle, so raising these providers' costs, and will stimulate the proliferation of scams likely to cause harm and distress to UK consumers and citizens, and create a hub for online infringement claims to be brought in the UK, akin to the so-called defamation tourism claims made in the UK that the government recognises should be tackled and deterred. The purpose behind this amendment is to rule out claims from companies who take up UK rights for the sole purpose of pursuing claims against alleged infringers of the copyright material involved. Now, my Lords, there are a number of such companies operating in the UK, and on these benches, certainly, and I believe other noble lords, have received details of really some real hardship cases of families being pursued by some of these companies and law firms, my Lords. Law firms acting for them. Their mode of operation is to pursue alleged infringers, having first obtained their details from the ISPs used by the consumers. They are able to obtain the details by means of what are known as Norwich Pharmacal orders, whereby a court order requires a respondent, e.g. an ISP, to disclose certain documents or information to the applicant, the company making the claim. A Norwich Pharmacal order should only be granted where necessary in the interests of justice, my Lords. Once the order has required the disclosure of the name and address of the alleged infringer, the claimant then writes to them demanding upwards of £500 or threatening to sue. My Lords, this is becoming big business, as many noble lords, I'm sure, will attest, and does nothing to protect the proper and legitimate rights of copyright owners in the UK. My Lords, this is designed to prevent that. I beg to move.